Hello again, people. This is Ryan from Dory's Tobacco Emporium. As you can see, at Dory's Tobacco Emporium, we observe safety protocols to try and make sure that our products and services are healthy and safe for the general public. What we're going to do today is we've made videos before which included destemming, shredding, and rolling the cigarettes. I'd like to encompass it all for those of you who haven't watched those videos, and we're going to give you a few more options this time. Okay, what we have here, this is an example of a Canadian Virginia tobacco leaf, and we're going to destem it. As you can see, if you start from the top, it's reasonably a simple matter. And because of the size of them, I shred them as I go. Now, with this type of shredder, we've shown you cross-cut paper shredders and grinder type shredders in the past. This is a tobacco shredder that is only for doing tobacco. This is what it is made for. And if you are serious about roll your own and saving some money, having the right tools for the job is very important. Now, as you can see with the other half of the leaf, the stemming is not too hard either. As you can see, we have quite a stem pile because between demonstrations and sales and what we consume ourselves, there's always lots of stems. As you can see, the shredder takes it through on its own. And now, this is an example of an American Virginia leaf. Usually not quite as big as the Canadian Virginia, a little darker and a little more robust in flavor. We like to blend our tobaccos because two die-hard smokers own this company, and we find we like a little on the stronger side. But there's options for everybody. Whether it be tobacco blends, type of tubes you use, because here we have menthol tubes, we have light cigarette tubes, and we have full flavor tubes. So really, as opposed to store-bought, you can pick and choose basically what you want to smoke, which is just not something you get every day. And as you can see, the American Virginia goes through just as easy with this shredder. What I'd like to explain to people too is the moisture content of the tobacco is very, very important. It stops waste. I have had personally cigarettes that burn, if it's perfect, for 20 minutes. And it's somewhere in the 16% range. But there's the American Virginia going through. Okay, it's automatic. It stops when it's done. And this is your finished product. That may not look like a lot of tobacco to some people, but that is more than enough for many cigarettes. And as you can see, from the destemming process to the shredding, sure does not take long. What I'm going to do is put it in a container. We do that quite frequently rather than great big batches. That way it stays fresher longer. And here's the two examples again of Canadian Virginia and American Virginia leaves. It's really hard to tell unless you've seen this before, which is which. However, we help you with that with the labeling on every bag. Okay, I want to show you a kind of roller here first. This is an auger type roller. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a menthol king size tube. Now, setting the tension on this is important because whether you turn it right or left depends on how tightly packed your cigarette is. Everybody has their preference. Basically, you just set it on the spline, press the button. And as you see, tobacco's in the hopper. And it's filling the cigarette as we speak. Okay. We just twist the end so the tobacco doesn't fall out. But that's a very nicely made smokable cigarette. Okay. That is one kind of roller. Now, we have another similar type of roller that's also an auger type. Like when you buy the hand rollers, they're injector type, okay? These are a different kind of roller altogether. Sometimes when there's tobacco on the end, it's a little hard to get the tube on there. And these are a light Bull Durham tube. So if you really want a light cigarette, you can just use the Canadian Virginia rather than blending. I have to try another tube. Rather than blending, and you will end up, see that one works good. Okay, now also with this one, there's a setting on the side for loose, medium, and strong. And it's all in a person's personal preference. Okay. Once again, a nicely made cigarette, no bending at the middle, which you have trouble with cheap rollers. Okay, so we now have one of those. Now, in previous videos, we've shown you the performance of the Powermatic 2. In my personal opinion, this is the roller, if I am going to smoke, what I would invest in. Because I find it simpler and faster. Now, it comes with a hopper, but I don't use a hopper. I've gotten very used to doing this over a few years. I just put some tobacco in there, like such. This is a full flavored Zen tube. And it's a very simple operation. I do believe this product makes a superior cigarette. However, it doesn't always fit everyone's budget. But it's really hard to tell the difference, people. We have a menthol cigarette, a light cigarette, and a full flavor. So, when you're doing this, keep it organized, because you might wake up to a surprise. Okay, thank you, everybody, and we will make more videos to show you more. Thank you.